Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Trey. I got my man Ron just tapped in. The professor's in the building. This is a gracious and glorious morning. E2G's Sports Networks presents First Formation Morning Sports Talk. So come on and fall in with us as we get it going, get it ready, get it going for this morning. Y'all, it's Friday. The weekend is upon us. I don't know what y'all got going on with y'all weekend. I hope it's going to be exponentially and extraordinary. Uh, what's good, Ron? How you doing, brother?
Yo, yo, yo.
Of course, plenty has gone on in sports in the last 24 hours. Some good, some bad, indifferent for the most part. In any case, we're going to talk about some of it, if not all of it. Um, a lot went on, of course. First, what's good, Steve? What's good morning? Good morning. Glad to see you in formation this morning, brother. Um, you know what, Ron? I so much despise having to talk about certain topics and stuff, especially when I'm not thoroughly invested into what it is or what's going on. Um, of course, as we know, he said Russ hashtag has to go. Russ has to go. Um, especially when you talk about when we got to talk about college, Major League Baseball. Although I'm not completely out of it yet. When we talk to college, when we talk college, but for the most part, Major League Baseball, I am. At some point, the Yankees might be. Uh, but in any case,
No, no, the Yankees may not be.
Last night, Major League
This
Baseball.
he always start with the nonsense on
What's good, Bishop? What's going on, brother? How you doing?
WGO. What's good, man? How y'all doing this morning, man? WGO, welcome to the first formation weekend. Let's go. How you doing, Professor? What's good, man? Speak easy to this. Speak easy. Pick 'em. I ain't see you.
I just went and watched an incredible movie last night about a superhero, but I see you got some superheroes
It's
behind you.
don't
That,
see
that
that.
part,
You know
that
what?
part,
You
baby,
know what?
that
You know
part,
what?
baby. You
Don't
see them
even.
dudes right there.
Don't
Let me
even.
get out their way. Let me get out their way a little bit. Let you see who they are. Let me get out their way. Yeah,
This
let me
is.
get out their way
You know
right
what,
there.
Professor? That was the perfect. That was the perfect. That was the perfect
Let's
lead in. How
go.
how
Denise,
was
what's
Black
up? Good
Adam? Is it
morning.
is
Good
it worth
morning.
it?
Good morning. Good Friday.
Is it the hottest movie on this year? That has it overtaken
Yeah,
it?
I want to go
Bishop
see it tonight.
Bishop
You talking about
Bishop
Black Adam,
says
right?
yeah. Bishop thinks that Maverick is the best movie of the year.
So
It
far, I
wasn't
do.
better than Maverick.
It's
It
better than
wasn't bad.
Maverick.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
not
Absolutely.
okay.
Oh,
Maverick, you
okay.
sitting in the studio, you're like,
Yeah.
it
That
was.
part. Hold on.
It's
Hey,
definitely a
hold on, Professor,
must.
Professor,
Must
Professor,
watch.
Professor. You got a bug on your head. Get that bug off your head. You got a bug. Get that
Really?
bug off your head, man.
That's
Can't show this on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
I
there you
know
go.
good damn well
There,
that's
there
not
it
what we
is.
doing
There you
this
go.
morning
Get
after
that
y'all
bug
got
off your
throttled
head,
like 28 points
man.
the other night.
Brothers need support.
Yeah, man. Get that bug off your head, man.
What's good? What's good? What's good, Frat? What's going on, Flip Mode? Good
What's
morning. Good
going
morning.
on,
Good
Flip?
morning.
Flip.
Hey, what's going on, sis? How you doing this morning? Glad to see you in
Yes.
formation. Happy
One
great
of our
morning to
sisters
you as
right
well.
there. Mad love
Um,
to Anchor.
so but you
Kafan.
said it wasn't. It's so right now currently. You know what? I hate to say it because I'm trying to get to it. It's just certain movie theaters I can't go through, and one of those movie theaters is I can't go to the one that we have locally in the city I currently reside in. So I gotta
Oh yeah,
go.
he has said
Yeah,
that
I gotta
before.
go.
He
I
has
gotta go to a certain type of theater. So that's the reason I haven't even been able to go see the Woman King yet.
Oh, you ain't seen
Because
Woman King yet?
how do I know? But see, why y'all both ain't gotta look
Oh
at me like that.
man,
Y'all both ain't
bro,
gotta
give me
look
your
at it.
card. Give me your card.
Oh,
Give me your card.
wait!
Give me your card, bro. Give me your card, bro. Give me your card, bro. Give me
I
your
haven't
card.
even
You
went to
can't do
see
that,
that yet, man. So I
man.
gotta go see that. I gotta go see that,
You gotta, yeah, you definitely
and I
gotta go
gotta
see
get
it.
it out the way before Black Panther comes out next month. You know what I'm
I
saying? During
already got my
because
tickets. I already got my tickets, bro.
I ain't even
Tickets
did
are
that
already
yet.
in. Tickets are already done. I already got my tickets, bro. I'm waiting to get my tickets for Avatar. That's my next one. I got to get my tickets for the Avatar sequel too, because I think it come out in December. I want to say. So yeah, Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All I'm gonna say is The Rock is ignorant. I mean, he's done everything at this point. I'm like, dang, he's
Only thing
finally a
he, yeah,
hero.
that was the only thing left. That was the only
Was
thing
he a
left for him.
superhero?
Yeah, to be
Was
a
it?
super. Yeah, he ain't done nothing else.
Yeah, I was thinking on that. I
Well,
don't
Rock
think
ain't played in a serious role yet.
Yes, he has.
What movie has Rock been a serious role? Seriously?
A ser-
Gridiron
hold
Gang.
on. Gridiron Gang. That's one. Two. All the Fast and Furious is a serious role. He ain't no
No, those are
Joker.
not. Those are comedians. That's a
Those are
bunch of
not comedic.
comedians.
Those are not comedic roles, bro. When
Yes, it was.
in
Did you
what
see his
Fast and
acting?
Furious?
Did you see his acting? That was
Oh
comedian. That
my
was a
god,
comedy
bro!
role.
Wow.
I have not yet
Standing,
seen it.
standing tall might have been the only serious role in which he played.
I ain't even seen that. I don't think I
Ah.
even seen that. Standing Tall. I don't think I've seen it.
Walking tall. I'm
Walking
sorry,
Tall.
walking tall. Yeah.
And so Ron, for me, man, and we're gonna get back to the sports, everybody. We are. But my thing about I just don't know. You know, for me, Rock playing a superhero or villain hero or villain, whatever, to me, I feel like remember I told you this, Trey, myself. I felt like if I felt like how Shaq tried to play a superhero. It just don't to me, it did I didn't think it was gonna come over well. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna come over well. But if you say it's good, man, I'm gonna go check it out. I was gonna give it a chance. I was gonna give it a chance. I was gonna give it a chance.
What up, people listening and playing Call of Duty?
What up, people? I'm listening, playing. See, that's what's up, baby. I was on it last night myself, man, playing Call of Duty, the campaign, Modern Warfare 2. Let's go. Stand up.
You know
The
what?
Scorpion King. Oh, what's good?
What we is not going to do is even mention the Scorpion King, Marcus. That is not what we're going to do. Why would you even do that to that man?
Oh man.
Might as well bring up Jumanji. Rampage.
Rampage was good. I like Rampage.
But what
This
you
is
say, Ron?
just real quick, this is like a perfect mix. Like he's very serious in this role, but it's very he brings that sense of humor. Like, yeah, The Rock is goofy. But it's DC dark too. It's like, oh my gosh, did he just rip that dude's arm off?
You know, DC is dark just in general. Like
in
DC
general,
is
it is
hella dark.
Yeah,
that's what Ron's saying right now, Steve. He said he's in Black Adam and that everybody. I didn't know it was playing last night because if I'd have known it was playing last night, I probably wouldn't see it last night.
Because that goes to show that it's probably not. Oh, Creed 3, that's coming out.
Oh wait, that's
I'd have, and that's gonna be the dude on there. And it's crazy. You asked that Anthony P, the dude that Michael B. Jordan is gonna be fighting. You know, everybody went. You know, Michael B. You know, Creed. And this is somewhat still sports because it's boxing. But you know, Creed is kind of what put Michael B. Jordan on the map. It kind of put Michael Jordan.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm very sure it was Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station.
Okay, yeah, but no, not like. Okay, let me put it like this. I'm gonna say, yeah, it did, but I'm gonna say no, not in what I'm talking about. What I'm about to go into in regards to the new guy. What put Michael Jordan on the map is okay. We'll give you Fruitvale Station or whatever. But in regards to as a sex symbol, it was Creed.
Wait.
As a Creed, listen, because all the women went crazy about Michael B. Jordan in Creed. Now, this dude that he's about to fight in Creed 3, man, the internet is blowing up over this dude, man. Blowing up over this
some
dude.
of his other stuff that he played in.
He played in this new dude. He
was in that series that was on HBO with him and Jordan. Damn, what's the name of that joint?
The movie that they canceled the show.
Yeah, they canceled the show. What's good, Coach Ryan? What's going on, sir?
But my favorite role is he's the Conqueror in Marvel.
He's the Conqueror in Marvel. Yeah,
right.
With Loki in Loki's series. So, but yeah, so
thinking
that's what it looked like he's in.
Oh.
So while Bishop is in thought, let's go ahead and keep it pushing. Major League Baseball, like we were saying,
the Houston,
Houston takes a 2-0 lead over the New York Yankees with their 3-2 win in Game 2 yesterday. That's exactly what it looked like, Eric. New York Yankees will try to get their footing come Saturday in Game 3. The San Diego Padres and the Phillies face off tonight in their Game 3, as currently they're tied 1-1, so both of them are vying for a one-game lead as they're tied one game apiece and they play tonight. So, of course, it's getting closer. It's like the World Series is getting closer and closer and closer. Of course, Marcus Houstonian with the Go Astros talk. Yeah, Bishop, it's over for y'all.
It ain't
You might
over.
as well come
It
sit
ain't-
next to me on the couch.
It ain't over, bro.
We can enjoy it all together.
Y'all know that song by Teddy Riley? It ain't over. The party's not
The
over.
party not over. Do it
Baby,
tonight.
tonight. Yeah, it's not over. The party's not
Party's
over.
not over.
The party's not over.
So, of course, but
Watch this
earlier,
comeback.
you think so?
Watch. We're gonna tie
Or
it up. Y'all too old. Eric, don't act
New
like you
Jack
young. Like,
Swing, baby. Come on. Act like
don't
you don't know the New
Eric
Jack
act like he
Swing.
young. Like he knew the song. Obviously, don't act like we old and he ain't. Stop it, bro.
New Jack Swing, Teddy Riley.
Swing, baby, let it go.
So earlier when we first got on Rod Bishop, I was just saying sometimes talking about some of this stuff is it puts me in a certain mind, and I'll talk about how talk about college football does something to me, but technically I don't think we're done yet. Do y'all think USC is out of the CFP right now?
Absolutely.
You know what? I almost instantly just used some choice words
You see how
when you
let me
said
get it
that.
out of his mouth good before. Yep. Yeah, they go.
I almost said some choice
Like you
words
said,
when you
it's
just.
over. Like you said for the Yankees, it's over for
No,
USC.
it's completely different. Y'all are down 2-0.
2-0 in a how
But
many
you know
game
what? Yeah,
series?
okay,
5-game
you're right.
series, right?
You're right.
They in the
Y'all
5-game
might
series.
still
Come
be able
on,
to
man.
survive.
Come on, man.
Oh my gosh! I think.
But okay, let's compare USC, CFP, Oklahoma, CFP.
I knew you was gonna
You
do
knew
that.
you knew he was finna do that.
I
You knew this.
wasn't. I
Yes, you
was not going
get
to do
out of
that.
here, bro. We
I
knew
was
that
not
was
going to do
coming.
that
That's
initially.
why I just be quiet because I knew it
He
was
ain't want to talk about Utah, Oregon, nobody. He went straight to Oklahoma.
coming. Nobody else. Straight to Oklahoma. All they talk about Alabama.
Well, Oregon, USC, or Utah. I mean, Oregon, and not Utah. Oregon has an opportunity due to the fact they're a number 10 team.
And
They're
UCLA.
UCLA is number 9, in which they play each other this week. That's one of the top 25 games. You also have Ohio State, number 2 Ohio State faces off against Iowa. We ain't got to worry about that. UT Martin versus number 3 Tennessee. Number 5
Stop
Clemson
it,
has a
Eric.
game against number 14 Syracuse. Number 21 Cincinnati faces off against SMU. Number 7 Ole Miss do battle with LSU. As I stated before, number 9 UCLA faces number 10 Oregon. Let's go Ducks. Number 20, Texas faces number 11, Oklahoma State. As I just read
That's
this
gonna be a
morning,
big game right there.
the Oklahoma State standout is foregoing the rest of his season to prepare for the NFL draft. So he's done. Number 13, Wake Forest faces Boston College. Number 25, Tulane in it for the first time, faces off against Memphis. Number 24, Mississippi State would do battle with number 6, Alabama. Watch Alabama win this game and go straight to number 1.
Who they
Number
Alabama got this
6,
week? Who they got?
Mississippi State.
No, that ain't gonna push them to number 1. Cause who Georgia got?
Georgia doesn't play this week.
Oh no, they can't jump Georgia if Georgia ain't playing.
Number 8, TCU will go against number 17, Kansas State, and number 16, Penn State would do battle with Minnesota, unranked Minnesota. So those are the top 25 games for this week. No Michigan, no USC. Yeah. So like I said, but I mean, I had some solace because I can say we're not out of it yet, not completely. Right now, if y'all would say who would be your top 4 for the CFP if you were to if you were to count it off?
The top 4 that's in there right now.
Alabama, Ohio State, Tennessee,
Alabama ain't in the top 4, are they?
I'm sorry, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I
I
like
don't
that.
even. That doesn't even look appealing. That doesn't even sound appealing to me.
Won't nothing sound appealing unless USC in there.
No,
So you,
legitly. So what we know is it's going to be. You
right.
know, what's messed up is Ohio State and Michigan are going to knock one of them's going to knock the other one out
Not if
How?
it's a close game.
because
That
what
part.
we're not
That
what we're
part.
no y'all know good and well we're not going they're not going to get ain't no one getting the SEC treatment except for Georgia and Alabama. If Ohio State and Michigan play each other, if one of those lose, that's going to open the door for Alabama because they're currently in the top six. That's going to
Right.
open the
They
door for
six, right?
Alabama.
Alabama is six, right?
They're six. Now,
Right.
when the CFP come out, that's going to make the difference. Where we 2 weeks away from the
We
CFP
should be two
rankings
weeks
coming
away.
out,
Right.
so we already know if that has to happen, that's going to what's so right now. Even if Mississippi State takes handles Alabama, I mean, then we might have it might be different. But right now, Alabama is in prime striking position to get back in there, especially with Ohio State and Michigan looming. Even with the close game between them, is going to sit up and one's going to basically take out the other and knock them out the top the
So
CFP.
how you
Well,
just gonna throw,
go ahead,
how you
Ron.
just gonna throw the Big Ten under the bus, Trey? We welcoming y'all 2 years.
I'm just speaking the
We
truth,
doing our
man.
thing. We ready. You just like, there's no way. There's no way.
That's it's just it's the way the system is set up. I think it's the way the system's set up. They're putting there. It's set up to where Alabama's going to creep back in there, if or even Tennessee or
So,
SEC.
so you saying another? So Tennessee, let's say Tennessee and Georgia went out. They got to play each other though.
Do they? Do they
Yes.
play each other this year?
Who? Tennessee and
That,
Georgia?
It's all. That's even worse. It's all set up for Alabama to creep back in there.
I think
Mississippi, the
there's
rest
gonna
of
be
Alabama.
more than one team loss.
Say again.
I feel like there's gonna be more than one team with a loss in this playoff. Like
Yeah,
Alabama's not gonna be the only team.
Mm.
I think what's going on is Alabama is being set up to walk back in.
Georgia, Bama, Michigan, and Ohio State.
All have to play each other.
Right.
I mean, not all have to play each other, but Ohio State and Michigan play each other, and
Georgia has
there's
to play
Georgia and
Alabama.
Georgia has to play.
I mean,
Georgia has
Georgia.
to play Tennessee,
Oh, they play Tennessee. Oh, yeah, yeah. Georgia play Tennessee. Yeah. That's what
and it's being set up for them to walk back in.
But Georgia got to play Alabama too, don't they?
No, I don't think they play each other this year.
You
Oh, they
might as
ain't on the
well
schedule
throw
this
it
year
out
like they was
there. I
last year.
think they had to play each other in the championship game.
If they
Right, for the
they would have
SEC
to be.
championship. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's all depends on who's there because Tennessee could now be in that too. Tennessee's in the fold too now. So it
yeah,
all
because
depends.
Tennessee and Alabama in the same
Oh, Tennessee
same.
played Georgia November 5th.
Tennessee played
Next week.
Georgia. Oh, okay. I
Next
figured
week.
that.
Next week.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
No, not next week. The weekend after next.
Yeah, weekend after. Yeah, I figured that. I knew Tennessee had to play Georgia. See, right there. With that being said, one of them got to take an L. But depending on how they take an L, again, they ain't gonna fall. Whoever loses ain't gonna fall far. Just like Alabama didn't fall far. They fell to
3
6.
slots.
Yeah, they flipped with Tennessee for the most part. So depending after this week, if it puts Tennessee at number 2, because Tennessee's at number 4, right? Number 3.
Tennessee's
Cool.
number 3.
They're number 3.
Yeah, 3. Michigan's number 4.
It's
Okay.
okay. We're gonna get our respect.
So it's a possibility that Tennessee. Who's 2? 2 Michigan. Who's 2?
Ohio
State.
Ohio
Okay,
State.
so if Tennessee wins this week, and depending on how well Ohio State wins, can determine whether or not Tennessee could jump over Ohio
Well,
State. They can't take number 1 spot.
Tennessee is gonna mow down UT and Martin. So that's expected.
Who does Michigan have this week?
Michigan's on a bye.
Oh well, no, Tennessee can't move then. Tennessee and Georgia are not gonna move then.
The only
Tennessee,
thing that
Georgia,
can
and Georgia and Ohio State are not gonna move this week.
only thing that can happen is Ohio State can be extremely repressive over Iowa and possibly jump if they get more first place votes. They possibly jump them. UT Martin is not going to pose a problem for Tennessee, in which I don't foresee anything happening to where they're going to move off of that. So it's presumably it's going to probably stay the same 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
This is ridiculous. It's
The only
not
one
gonna
that
be
to make
able
a
to be
change is
14.
Clemson. What you say, Ron?
What you say, Ron?
I said this is ridiculous. It's not going to be able to be just 4 teams. Like
But you know what? What can
But didn't they
happen?
change? Didn't
What
they
can
change it?
happen is Michigan can get jumped by Clemson this weekend.
Michigan
they
can get
play
jumped by Clemson.
Syracuse. I guess
They play number 14 Syracuse
if they beat Syracuse by
Han-
like
handily. If they take if they kick, yeah.
If Clemson
Yeah.
does,
If Clemson beat Syracuse handily, then Clemson is going to probably jump Michigan.
no. Who Michigan got this week?
They're on bye,
So everybody on the bottom in the first top 4 except for Tennessee.
and Ohio State.
I thought you just said Ohio State was on the
Ohio
bottom.
State plays Iowa.
Oh, that's what I asked. I said it was Ohio.
Georgia's on bye. Georgia and Michigan.
Georgia and Michigan on the bottom. Okay. I don't see Clemson beating Syracuse, having them jump Michigan though. Because Syracuse is what, 14, 15?
Syracuse is 14, undefeated
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, I don't see them jumping them just because they beat Syracuse.
they
Not
ain't
me. I
beat
don't see that.
nobody like all year.
What's that again, Ron?
I said they ain't really beat like nobody like that all year.
Right.
I
Tennessee
mean,
won't live up to
34 to 28 versus Florida State.
that. Yeah. Top 4 not moving this week. That's what I said, Eric. I said the same thing. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't see that happening either, bro. I do not. But it should definitely be some good games, though. I'm definitely looking at Oklahoma State playing Texas.
If UCLA upset Oregon, I'm going.
Ooh,
We don't have
that's
enough
gonna be
playoff spots.
that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one. USC and Oregon. Oh, you said UCLA. UCLA play Oregon.
UCLA, Oregon. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
USC is on the bye.
Oh, UCLA. That's gonna be a good one. UCLA and Oregon. That's gonna be a good one.
Chip Kelly and them boys 6-0. Oregon won 6 straights and getting their bombs dropped by Georgia. Both these teams is hot.
Facts. You thought the playoff was extended to 8? Didn't they change it? But they have agreed to change it, right?
It's extended to 12, yeah.
12,
Yeah, they
right?
don't know what they're doing. No one asked for 12. They gave us a minimum of 6, maybe 5. The main conferences, and we like the perfect number is 8. It's like, okay, we'll do 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the money.
Yeah.
But if they did move it to 12, that means our USC Trojans will be in the playoff tray. I'm sure that makes you happy.
I'm fine with that. We only have one more ranked opponent left on our schedule currently.
Week schedule.
Who did y'all lose to?
Doesn't matter. Again, we played somebody. Who did y'all lose to?
We lost a number. We had lost to ranked Utah in our conference.
And the teams
y'all
we
lost
lost
to who?
And the teams we lost to, weren't they ranked?
No.
Yes, they. What?
Only one was.
No, Kansas State was ranked.
No, they wasn't. They got ranked after y'all.
No, Kansas State was ranked, bro, in the top 25.
No, they wasn't. They got ranked the following. They came in the ranks after that. They wasn't ranked.
And who'd y'all lose to?
Ranked Arizona. I mean, Utah. And we only lost by 1 point.
It don't matter. Y'all lost. It don't go down by 1 point. It goes down to L. Goes down to L.
In any case, moving
right along. Moving right along.
All our life. Last night, 2 games in play. How'd
you do? How'd you do with that though? Them 2 games last night there, Trey.
I got them both wrong.
You know, with the Lakers again?
Yes, he went with the Lakers again, bro.
Got them both wrong.
Yes, he went with them Lakers again, bro. I don't know what's wrong with Trey, man. I went 2-0 last night, baby. Told you, let go.
Golden
So
State.
before we get into like last night's, first off, we have another top executive from an organization on leave. Eric is funny. The Detroit.
It was raining in LA.
It never rains in Southern California. You know. Uh, Detroit assistant
Anybody ask you nothing, ask me.
general manager Rob Murphy is currently on leave while the team conducts an investigation into the workplace violation that he was accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a female employee, former female employee. So yet again, we have another situation where that's
What's
popping
going
off.
on? Good Lord.
I guess saying love in the workplace.
They trying to find love in the world.
Love in this workplace.
Oh gosh, bro.
It's gonna be one of those songs like that Wheaties commercial. Girl, you got that vibe. I know you got.
Bruh.
You got
Bruh.
that office swag.
Oh my gosh.
But like you said, we talked about that before, where saying it's prominent in a lot of places. We've seen it a lot in the military. But of course, right, laugh. Oh my god! In my mind, I'm counting stuff in my mind. But in any case, like you said, workplace swag, like Ron said, you just be looking like, yeah, girl.
I've been watching you across the cubicle.
Your office plaid is just turning me on.
The way you type on that keyboard.
That's the baby.
Oh shoot!
So
That's
now
crazy.
he's currently out. He's been out way with a week so far.
Hey,
But I
let
mean,
your
do you
leash
think?
at your desk.
Do y'all think? Even though the policy, if it's a policy in place and the rules should be followed, do you think there's a little more sting that comes to it when you're a general manager, assistant manager, general manager, as compared to the coach being the coach? What's going on, Betfest? What's going on?
What was the question, Trey? I missed it. What?
I
had to turn
said,
this
do
fan
you
up.
think? I said, do you think there's a little more? Although our policies are in place and rules are rules, and everyone has to abide by them, do you think there's a little more sting when it comes down in this case? I guess if you was correlated in the military, it would be a sergeant major, first sergeant, colonel, or something like that, commander. Do you think it's the same when it comes down to, I mean, as opposed to a coach versus the general manager or a manager? Do you think that what the outcome or the violation is a little more egregious? I guess you could say.
Um, I don't. I'm just. I guess for me, I'm just trying to figure out why so much.
Why is it there? Why are we seeing so much of this now?
Now that part, yeah.
Probably because it's been going on.
I feel it's, but I mean, it's not something that's not a epidemic where it's just now happening. You know what I'm saying? Why is it now like being brought to the forefront so much now compared to how it I think we've seen more allegations and things of this nature recently than we have in past years. But yeah, I feel this is. Excuse me. I feel like it's the same.
I think it's mainly about workplace environment. Of course, what I'm saying, wondering if people get through, got passed, and stuff like that. I think that's what more is coming about is just the fact that when we put the emphasis on workplace inappropriateness in the workplace, i.e., unwanted, saying, touching, comments being made. And then you get people where people see, you already know Misery Loves Company, as we talked about before. People
Nice.
see people being escalated in certain ways and wondering, like, is it their work? Or is it, saying something else while these people was getting praises or promotions or getting other opportunities as opposed to someone that's been here for a while and believing that they've been working their butt off and they don't get an opportunity. That's probably why it's coming more into the fray. Like, what I'm saying, people letting the business be known, spilling the tea, basically.
I get it. I get it.
I just try to stay away from eating tea spilling. I don't even drink tea. So
This dude
NBA
don't drink water.
lemonade and water. Give me a mystic or a calypso, and I'm good. So NBA recap, right? 2 games last night. I went
Mm-hmm.
0-2 on those 2 games.
Oh, two now.
One of the games which I selected Ron just in time. The Milwaukee Bucks took on the
His
Philadelphia
Philadelphia
76ers.
76ers. Yes, they did.
How in blood clot did Joel Embiid not score for a whole half? How? Where does that happen at?
He didn't score for a whole half.
Held scoreless for a whole half.
Oh wow, that's not good, Ron. Ron, speak on that. I want to hear this.
No, I think it's crazy to say. I think he's just butthurt from last year. Like he had his first kid. Joker stole his MVP. He gave it all, and right before the playoffs start, he was crying. He kept crying and crying and crying about it. And I'm just like, Joel, you're gonna have to move past it.
You know what? For a second, I thought he was about to say he had his first kid. Joel stole it. I was like, wait. I mean, a joke. He stole it. Like, whoa. When did this happen?
um,
But of course, like you said before, I let Ron comment a little more on this last night. Like you said, 76ers and Bucks.
that's not good, man. A whole half.
Milwaukee 90-88, 2 points. Leading scorer James Harden 31 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists,
I
15
thought he had
points, two
35. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
31. Yeah, 31, 89. Tyrese Maxey, 15 points, 2 rebounds. Tobias Harris, 9 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. PJ Tucker, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. I'm gonna get to that too, Ron. I'm gonna ask you some questions on that. And DeAnthony Melton, 9 points, 2 rebounds. Basically, the rest of the rotation got up. Really didn't contribute anything or no points. Had they hit at least 1 point, maybe they would have had it made a difference. Joel Embiid, 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. However, like I said, held scoreless the whole second half. The Bucks, Giannis out to the coop for 12 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 11 points, 10 rebounds from Bobby Portis, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist for Brooke Lopez. Grayson Allen, 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Wesley Matthews, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, including the go-ahead three-pointer from Grayson Allen on the kick-out when it was said that Tobias Harris didn't do what he was supposed to do to guard him, which forced James Harden to have to collapse on Grayson Allen, which left Wesley Matthews open for the three-pointer. A couple of things out of this, Ron Bishop, when we talk about this. I know more so, Ron. First and foremost, PJ Tucker. Is this what y'all brung him to Philadelphia for? 5 points, 5 rebounds?
We didn't bring him there for probably rebounds, but not really points. We brought him there to be, somebody that can help back up Joel Embiid when he gets these hands from the Lopez and Giannis. Let's not make it seem like it is no reason why he didn't score for a whole half. Them some big boys.
Additionally, of course, James Harden. Do you feel, Bishop, Ron, or anyone out there, feel free to respond. Do you feel that getting the old James Harden is a good thing?
Coming for you, Trey.
I'm just going to ignore him. I ain't got no choice but go to the next segment soon, so it's coming. But so, do y'all think it's a reason? I mean, do y'all think it's a good thing to get Houston James Harden? The James Harden that is consistent, 31-point dropping James Harden, all while at the same time missing a wide open Tyrese Maxey in the closing seconds. But he went ahead and tried to take it over a Holiday.
These Sixers, man. The Joe. Oh man, James Harden is not supposed to be the best player on the 76ers. He's not even supposed to be our second best.
They said it's supposed to be Tyrese. They say Tyrese Maxey should be the second best player.
He's shown up, and he's the only person that won it. And back to Joel Embiid. I mean, last year he had eye surgery, he had thumb surgery. He's broken all the time. He's just shooting. He's not being Joel Embiid, dominant in the paint, off it, and defense. He's taking it easy. That's why I'm like, butt hurt. He don't want to get hurt. He want to make it through the season. I don't think he's gonna come in as aggressive. He's going more like to ease his way into it.
But Ron, it's only the second game of the season. Isn't maybe
True,
a bit
yeah.
premature? I mean, maybe this, maybe the season just started. It's their second game. Obviously, we do definitely see what Harden is there to play. He came in lighter this season. He's looking to try and bring some flair and some expectations for the 76ers to get further than they've gotten. But I feel like you're being a little hard on your boy Joel, man, and Tyrese, man. It's only game 2, bro. It's game 2.
No, y'all take y'all time.
Okay, it's a long season.
This from a person that what Tobias Harris is to you is what Patty Mills is to him.
Well, yeah. I don't like Patty. Get Patty up out of here. Yeah, I'm like that.
Get Tobias up out of here.
Get Patty up out of there. I don't need Patty. Get on.
Ready to make that trade any day.
Yeah, me too. I'm buy Patty.
But Patty Mills.
Yeah, hey, we'll take Tobias and give us. We'll give y'all Patty. Yeah, hey, I'm with it. Let's go. We'll take Tobias. Y'all can have Patty. Let's go. Make the trade.
That actually might work for both of us.
I like it. That's what I'm saying. Send me the trade, Ron. Send me the trade. Send me the trade. I'm with it.
All right, let me call up Doc Rivers and get off here.
Yeah, man. Let's make that trade, man. I like that one.
How does that even work for both of y'all? Like, y'all are bugging right now. Like, how?
I think that's a no because Patty Mills, I just don't feel like he fits the dynamic of what's in Brooklyn. Where it's
right, y'all got Kyrie.
You're right.
Y'all got Seth.
That part. We got Seth. We got all of that. I don't think Patty Mills is that. I don't feel like he's a contributor at all in Brooklyn. Whereas Tobias Harris, I think he can come over and be a key asset to what we have going on over in Brooklyn.
If y'all move Tobias, if Tobias Harris was in Brooklyn, y'all would lose a young gun, or someone gets pushed to the bench.
Who gonna get pushed to the bench? Who gonna get pushed to the bench if Tobias come over?
Tobias is what a 3, a 4, a 4.
Yeah, 3, 4. But who gonna get pushed?
He's a wing.
Right? Who gonna get pushed?
Yeah, he's a wing.
Who gonna push him?
Who's y'all current wings? Y'all got
KD.
KD. That's it. Yeah, he definitely ain't pushing KD.
No, he's not pushing KD. I mean,
but we got Joe Harris is hurt though.
Yeah, he's expected back, but he's hurt. True.
Tobias and Joe and Harris.
Is Tobias better than Joe Harris?
Tobias is way better than Joe.
Yeah,
we actually
Tobias is more athletic than Joe Harris. Joe is just
Joe Harris is a better shooter, correct?
He's probably a better shooter, but Tobias got a better all around game than Joe to me. In my
defense,
but what
defense?
Joe don't play no damn defense. Joe Harris don't play no damn defense.
Tobias, the thing about him is he can't be in a role where he's counted on, and in Philly. He's counted on because he's supposed to be.
Well, he's no longer supposed to be the third option. So
it's not about really being the third option. It's about when it comes to the spacing and who you're playing with. He's gonna have to get a shot. If he's playing with Kevin Durant and Kyrie, it's gonna be a lot of the Ben Simmons effect. We don't really need you to do nothing. We got this. We need you to rebound, play hard D, and be a team veteran motivator. Right. We need him to do so much more on the Sixers.
And see, Tobias Harris coming over to us, he could make up for what Ben ain't doing on points and shooting the ball. That's what we can get from Tobias over there in Brooklyn.
He gonna miss a couple wide open layups, Bishop. But Tobias.
Yeah, but that's what we can use. That's how we can counteract with Tobias coming over there and helping out Ben with 4 points the other night.
Go ahead and try to see how that trade goes on 2K.
I'm about to say I'm gonna put it on 2K and see how it work out. See if it work out paying out. And see how the Brooklyn Nets work. But it's gonna be hard because I play for Brooklyn. So I play for Brooklyn. So I'm the key player over there. Really don't need to buy, what I'm saying, because I'm over there. But we'll see what to do. We'll see what I still get rid of Patty though. Patty can go. Patty can go. Patty. Go make some patty cakes, whatever.
So of course,
what do you think? Hold on, let me ask this though, Trey.
Uh-huh.
Ron, what do you think? What do you think Patty can bring over to Philly if he was to
Correct.
come?
Name one player on Philadelphia Sixers bench that y'all can think of.
Ooh,
Korkmaz,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Melton,
Melton, yeah.
You know
y'all
too
got
many, Trey.
what'd you say?
I said you know too many already. I expect. Yeah, Korkmaz is probably our best bench player. Patty will fit right on as being the sixth man.
Mm.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Right. Just come in and shoot, Patty.
You can't
Actually,
shoot.
I would think that Melton's y'all better than Korkmaz.
Huh? What'd you say?
Uh,
Shake.
yeah,
They both have their moments, their stretches, but none of them is going to be what we need in the playoffs
you would
when
think
it
Patty
gets
would
down
be
to that seven.
a better addition as opposed to any of them.
Yeah.
I've seen them both in our 7-man rotation in playoffs. I'd rather have Patty, a
Y'all
veteran
got you
leader.
got Niang. You still got y'all got Harold, Tybal, Tybal.
Tyball's a starter.
Thibault, that's
Harold,
easy. Harold.
Harold. Hey, we lost Harold when he went from the Clippers and started going all over the place. The last time we saw he was good, he was at the Clippers. You remember when y'all had him out in L.A.?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember Harold out there.
and
We gonna have
before
to
the
wait and
Clippers, not for
investigate.
the
No,
Lakers.
for
For
the
the
Clippers,
Clippers.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got it. I got it. I got it. Of course, the other game last night, the Los Angeles Lakers uh,
Russell Westbrook built a house, literally.
0 for 11.
played
He still that
against
dude. He still that
the
dude, Trey.
Lakers, the Clippers,
The Lickers.
103.
The Lakers, you said it right. They had
The
that lick
Lickers.
on them
The
boys.
Lickers over there. Them Lickers.
Why I caught that thing at 21 feet? LeBron.
103,
The
97.
claw.
The Lakers lost
Hey,
that one.
Trey. The claw. The claw. You don't like that, but the claw.
The
It's
Lakers
crazy when you
103,
think about the Clippers have won the
97.
past 8 games against the Lakers, Bishop.
Damn.
8 straight.
They own the LA. They own LA. They own LA.
Clippers led by, and it was a pretty thorough distributed of power. They led by 15 points apiece from John Wall and Paul George. John Wall 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Paul George 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 14 points apiece from Vika Zubac and Marcus Morris Sr. Double from Zubac with 17 points. To think he was a Laker, man. Golly, how the hell? 11 points from Luke Kennard, 14 points from Kawhi Leonard with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 points from Covington,
I
one
see you,
point from
Anthony.
Batum, 8 from Nicholas.
Ooh.
The Lakers, led by Lonnie Walker's 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, 25 points from AD that gave us slight scare. LeBron, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Juan Toscano Anderson, 8 points, 5 points from Matt Ryan, 5 points from Patrick Beverly.
Is that what y'all wanted from Pat? While you over there talking about what
I
what
have
you
no
call it?
problem with Patrick Beverly being in LA.
No, but what
Where
you was
he go?
talking about,
1 for
Ron?
8 last night?
Yeah, Patrick. Yeah, he was like 1 for 9. One for 8, 1 for 9. He was just about as bad as Westbrook.
Whew, the
Russell
Lakers
Westbrook,
backcourt, I tell you.
2 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, including going 0 from 9 from the field, including 0 from 6 from the 3-point line. In the first 2 games of the season, again, this is the Lakers' second time going back to back 0-2 starts for the season since LeBron has been in LA. The Lakers shooting outside the arc, 19 of 85 in 2 games.
Oh,
Um, Including going 9 for 45 last night.
oh.
Uh,
Is that the high school player?
so when you look at this, right, as
Let
I
me
was
get
looking
mine.
at it, I even came up a little bit. What I see is the Lakers are trying to force. What I see is the Lakers are trying to force Russell Westbrook to be something that he's not.
He coming off
And
the bench, ain't he?
no, he'll come off the bench. He's a starter.
He refused to.
But
That's the whole problem.
No,
They
he's
try
going.
to make that happen.
If they're going to make him happen, it's going to make it happen. But but in my opinion, they're trying to force Russell Westbrook to be something that he's not, and
Which is what,
and
Trey?
he's not a half court set guard. That's not him. That's not his strength. His strength is getting the ball going and pushing it. And when you think, because now you see it's a shift. Like the emphasis has been put on defense, and with that emphasis being put on defense, they've become better from a defensive standpoint. But in that same aspect, when he gets the deep, when they as from a defensive standpoint, that means that it should be get it and go type stuff going, in which that's Russ' strength. But that's not what's happening. So it's like if seemingly they're forcing Russell Westbrook to be something that he's not, in which he's not accustomed to, in which he's not his strength, or which is one of his weaknesses in the mid at the half court. But when his strengths, they don't allow him to thrive into. So at this point, I don't know. Maybe Charles Barkley was good, hitting it on the head when he said they need to go ahead and get rid of Russ because they're not using him effectively.
They need to put Russ at the 6th man because what you just stated, if you put him at the 6th man, then you allow him to play his type of game. You can't play. He can't do what you just said, Trey. He
in the
can't
starting lineup.
in that starting lineup. So if you move him to 6, take LeBron, take AD, all them off the court, and allow him to play his game as the 6th man with the rest of the players, you'll get a better production from Russ, in my opinion.
Darvin, Mr. Ham did that, and Russ went off the rocket and started tearing up the organization. It's like, it ain't even worth it. It's wild. Man, he ain't gonna come off the bench. It'll be a completely different team.
Yeah,
it's just, and not to mention we do need shooting. I mean, we have shooters, and then true enough, the shooters aren't even playing. You got Scottie Pippen Jr. can shoot, Cole Swider can shoot. They're not getting in the game because they're youth and they're trying to give the veterans. Lonnie Walker came in and did something, but he's not a shooter. But he came in, he was effective, scoring 26 points. It's like you said, like the same thing, Bishop, what you were just saying. It's early. It's just the first 2 games of the season, but
y'all was
this
in
is
that
not.
game though.
This is not. Yeah. Defense, like the defense was showing up. They was doing all that. You know, what I'm saying effective. It's just when it came down to it. If your point guard isn't scoring, your third option isn't scoring.
Yeah.
What can you say? All he
Nobody in their right mind thought there would be games where Lonnie Walker, the 4th, led the Lakers in scoring.
That part. You took the words right out of my mouth, Ron. I was saying the same thing. Who would have thought Lonnie Walker would have been the lead scorer
and played 37 minutes
and had up that many minutes? Yeah,
Lonnie was even getting that type of burn with Pop.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah, that says a lot though. That tells you a lot about that team. That tells you a lot about that team.
Y'all screwed unless somebody get desperate for them 2 picks y'all got, which I think is going to happen because we all know who's coming up in this upcoming draft.
We do.
But it's not going to be enough. The Lakers aren't going. Well, hell, they might.
Yeah, Washington's getting ready to call y'all. Matter of fact, I'm sure they already talking because Bradley Beal was like, "I'm not here for this anymore."
Nah, yeah, you can tell Bradley. Yeah, Bradley don't want to.
Right.
Yeah, nah, Bradley ready to go. Yeah, Washington. Yeah, Bradley. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So of course, a slate of 11 games for tonight. First up, the Chicago Bulls and the Washington Wizards. We got the Pelicans and the Hornets. Let's go Pelicans. I'm a newfound love for the Pelicans. San Antonio and the Indiana Spurs. Toronto Raptors
Pacers?
and the Brooklyn Nets. Correction, Spurs and the Pacers. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, the Spurs.
Indiana
Indiana
Pacers. Best part of the show.
The Boston Celtics will face off against the Miami Heat. Detroit Pistons and New York Knicks do battle tonight. Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Hawks. That should be a pretty good game. Utah Jazz against the Timberwolves already. Second game in the shoot where some of the biggest trades that
Twin
came
Towers.
Yeah.
Yep.
This should be a good one. The Memphis
Memphis
Grizzlies and
and
the
Rockets.
Houston Rockets.
The
That
young
should be
team
exciting.
Rockets. That young
I ain't gonna
Rock.
say
That
good.
yes.
It should be exciting. It should be an exciting
Yeah,
game.
that young team Rockets. I mean, the young team Rockets. That's gonna be that should be a high flying game.
The
A high
Phoenix
flying game.
Suns and the Trailblazers, and lastly, the Denver Nuggets against the Golden State Warriors. We was just talking about it. I think the Grizzlies is going to probably be the most entertaining game. The best game might end up being the Magic and the Hawks. Yeah, I give the Magic and the Hawks
Oh, the
might end up being
Boston.
the best game.
I don't know. The Celtics and the Heat might be one of the best games too.
After what I see with the Heat the other night against
I
Chicago,
think
I
that was
don't
just.
know about that.
I think that was just a bad. I think that was just a bad game for the Heat. I think they may bounce back from that one, in my personal opinion. But I want to know Ron's take on how he like Rudy Gobert over there with Big Cat and how they playing over them in Minnesota. The new Twin Towers over there, Ron. What you think about Big Cat and old Rudy Gobert? And they got the Jazz tonight.
Back in the city,
I'll be the
Utah.
first one to make my picks though.
Who you got?
Let me get the Bulls because the Bulls got to come off that.
I rock with you on that one.
I got the Bulls. Did you hear me, Ron? About what did you think? What do you think about the Twin Towers of Rudy Gobert over there with Big Cat out there in Minnesota?
Oh, I'm on their bandwagon.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are, man. They look good on that. It's only game one, I get it, but Big Cat throwing alley oops to Rudy. Big Cat throwing alley oops to Rudy. Boy, what we got going on here? But yeah, I'm gonna take the Bulls. Is
I'll go with you on that one.
Is whatchamacallit playing tonight for the Hornets?
No, he's out.
So I'm taking the Pelicans.
I was with the Pelicans even if he was there.
The Spurs look dismal. I'm definitely taking Indiana. I'm
Okay,
taking my Nets.
I'm going with the Raptors on that one.
Yeah, well, you do that. You do that. Ooh, the Boston Celtics look so good, man. I'm gonna ride with Boston, man. I gotta ride with Boston until I see something different because Boston look good.
They're going to win like 10 straight.
Yeah, I'm taking the Knicks over Detroit though. The Knicks.
I got Detroit in that one.
I'm taking the Knicks over Detroit. I'm definitely taking the Hawks. Even though the Orlando game is gonna be good, but I think I'm taking the Hawks though, because I think out there with Trey and old boy, them Hawks.
Murray.
Yeah, Murray, boy, Jamal Murray. Woo, boy, that's a new tandem out there, bro. I'm taking the Hawks. Now that Jazz and that Timberwolves game, I gotta go with the Twin Towers, man. I just spoke about the Rudy Gobert and Cat. Them boys, they gelling already early. Even though I get it. Pumpy breaks, one game, I get it. But I'm still taking the Minnesota Timberwolves right now, bro. I gotta go with Minnesota. The Grizzlies and the Rockets. I'm gonna come back to that one because to me that's the game of the night. Grizzlies and Rockets. That's the game of the night because we got young guns out there gonna be hooping. Like I said, that's gonna be a game above the rim, probably the whole game. The Suns and the Trailblazers, I'm taking the Suns, and I gotta go with the reigning champions of the Golden State Warriors.
That might be a good game too.
It is. Actually. Oh, Joker, yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna definitely be. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a good game too. Late game, but yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Yeah, that's my picks, y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but there you have it. Those are my picks for the night.
We're about the same on
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 games. Okay.
We're about the same on the majority of those. I think I'll go with the Trailblazers. I mean, the Suns tonight. Of course, yeah, the Grizzlies. Timberwolves, I'm staying with, but like I said, differently. I think I'll go with Orlando.
I didn't pick that game, did I? Oh, I didn't pick the Grizzlies and the Rockets. Grizzlies, but see, this is the thing. This is what worries me about the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies. Listen to me, Ron. Listen, Ron. The Grizzlies almost let the Knicks come back and beat them. They forced an overtime. Knicks forced an overtime in Memphis. And Memphis is going on the road to play that young Rockets team, man. Man.
You go ahead and drink that jungle Kool-Aid.
No, I like Ja, man. I'm going with Memphis, man. That's my dad's state, man. I'm gonna go with Memphis. I'm going with the Grizzlies, man. Let's see how these Bears do, man. But it's gonna be a good one. I'm definitely gonna watch that one. That's gonna be a barn burner right there. I'm gonna go with the Grizzlies because I didn't pick that game. That's the one game I didn't pick. I thought I said I was gonna come back to that one. So I'm gonna take the Grizzlies.
It sounds like your biggest disagreement was Raptors Nets, unless
Oh,
that was
yeah.
just shade.
You know Trey. He likes to. He likes to ride the wave the
He
opposite.
said it. He said it monotone. He said, "No, I'm going with the Raps."
Yeah, he like. He like to ride the wave the opposite way against the current.
Oof. Nuggets Warriors. Y'all both picked the Warriors.
Yeah. Although I think this is going to be a little more challenging because, like we said, Jamal Murray's back. I think it's going to be a little more challenging. But yeah, I went with the Warriors. Let me see where we at. So of course, that action it should be a little lit on Sunday. A couple on Saturday, like 9 more games, and then the Lakers. Like how many games the Lakers got? They got the Trailblazers. Maybe we can win that game. Yeah, got the Trailblazers on Sunday.
That's your easiest one, ain't it?
Yeah, Trailblazers on Sunday.
Got the Clippers again. Got the Nuggets. Oof. Somebody said it. AP said it. 0-7.
We are not 0-7. We won't be 0-7.
You're positive.
Positive we won't be 0-7. Over the next 7 games, we might go 4-3. Scotty Barnes is real deal. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Y'all shouldn't have lost last night. I don't know how LeBron and AD can't close that game out up like 4 or 5, but Kawhi, they said his cast was looking thick. Like, he ain't gonna have to worry about no leg injuries this year. I would love to see that. I want to see a healthy Kawhi. We haven't got a healthy Kawhi really since.
There's no need for a healthy Kawhi.
Why? You don't want the competition to be at its best, Trey?
No, we good.
Say Kawhi could get injured, Steph could get injured, Joker for all I care. All of them.
Nah, we don't need that because then there'll be another bubble. Oh, that's a asterisk. All the players is injured. It's an asterisk. Yeah. So, of course, moving on. Let's move on to some the NFL where it really starts.
Hey, what we gonna talk about these 49ers? I
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna even rock with them yet. That's not even. I mean, of course, that's the most important. But I got what I'm saying. That's not even. That's the main course. We got a couple of appetizers and stuff that came out first. Of course, yesterday we spoke about it briefly. As it was stated, Tom Brady on his podcast earlier this week made a statement talking where he compared compare football to the military. As he stated on his podcast, it's almost like he said for him when he was talking to Jim Gray and Kevin Durant that I almost look at the football season like you're going away on deployment in the military. And it's like, man, here I go again. There's only one way to do it, and I think that's it. There's only one way to do it, just to do it. So of course he came on. He went out yesterday and apologized, stating that earlier this week I made a statement about playing football with the military, and it was a very poor choice of words. I just want to express that to any sentiment out there that the people may have taken it a certain way. I apologize. So of course it was brung up and asked if Brady would. Is there anything in which he could compare to the military, in which he said, to be honest, he doesn't really want to expand on the conversations in which he had with any of those people because a lot of people came at him or said something. He's like, to be honest, I wouldn't want to expand really on it too much, but I have tremendous amount of gratitude for everyone who served. In the end, we played the game, and the military is defending our country. It's two very different things, and I should not have made the comparison. In quote, unquote, end quote. So I guess the people talked and Brady listened, and he went back and retracted the statement in which he was made. Of course, he brought up the fact that he's very supportive of the military. 2018, he went to Camp Doha on one of those USO trips and did his thing and talked to some of the men and women. So that is what he basically holds on to, trying to state that he really didn't mean anything by his comment except for it to be a comparison. So
We forget. I hate this metaverse world that we live in today, where nobody can really, give exactly what they're thinking, what their intentions are, and how they coming off, thoroughly, without having to deal with the loss of sponsors, getting canceled, all of that shenanigans. Tom Brady is a billionaire, right?
he
Think
is.
about going to give up everything that's yours to go leave your family for a minimum of time and go do your duty to the NFL. Is a lot of similarities. I'll say it, to a military deployment. The extremities, the terrain, the location. Yeah, we know he's overstepping the line. I just say all I have to say. I kind of get where he was coming from,
Mm-hmm.
especially in his 20th year. But dang well, nobody in the military making millions of dollars. We can't fly our family out everywhere we go. Can't eat no 5-star buffet. We don't get to get celebrated and paraded around. But this is just the sounds of a 20-year veteran who has successfully made it in life and is tired. So did you get offended as a
Nah,
veteran?
I wasn't. I wasn't. I honestly wasn't. I wasn't offended personally.
Oh, AP said I lost even more respect for him.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't have any offense to it. I just looked at it as he was making a correlation, and so my correlate what I took it is that he was like you was just saying, hey, saying you leave your family. Not saying I'm very sure he was saying wasn't talking about all the other stuff. The simple fact of here it goes another season. I'm going to be away from my family. I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to be in and out. Um, my freedom as I had it usually is not the freedom, and just go over, do it, and then come back home.
Oh, Brady.
Yeah. So of course, other stuff in the NFL. Let's talk about last night, Ryan. Let's just get straight to Thursday night football. Do we see? Oh well, hold up. Go back, backtrack a little back. Bring it back. Come rewind. Powerful impact. The Saints and the Cardinals. I almost called them the Aints because I went and I chose the New Orleans team that had a pretty good lead the majority of the night. Uh, and then that lead went topsy turvy in two throws. The Saints made it a game late in the game, but they still succumbed to the to the Cardinals, losing 42-34. Andy Dalton, 30 for 47, 361 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions, in which one of those interceptions was not his fault. Taysom Hill, 2 for 2 for 48 yards. Alvin Kamara, 11 carries of 49 yards. Andy Dalton, 4 for 21. Taysom, 3 for 9. And Mark Ingram, 4 for 6. Chris Olave, 7 receptions, 106 yards. Kevin White was 1 reception for 64 yards. Traquan, 5 for 59. Rashid Shaheed, 1 for 53 yards plus a touchdown, as well as Taysom Hill, 1 for 3 yards plus a touchdown. Jawan Johnson, 5 receptions, 32 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Saints. The Cardinals, Kyler Murray was 20 for 29, 204 yards, 1 touchdown. Eno Benjamin, 12 carries for 92 yards, 1 touchdown. I should have started him. Kyler Murray, 7 for 30. Keontae Ingram, 9 for 14 with a touchdown in his own. DeAndre Hopkins back for the first time in 6 games. Not to mention the games in which he missed. DeAndre Hopkins, 10 receptions, 103 yards. Rondale Moore, 1 for 31, 2 for 23 from Keontae Ingram. Eno Benjamin, 4 for 21. Greg Dortch, 1 reception, 5 yards, and a touchdown. Robbie Addison didn't get any receptions or yards.
Didn't you pick them? Didn't you pick them Saints, the mates?
I did make that pick.
But we did have a Thursday game. Y'all excuse me, and I had to help the wife with the groceries. Bless you. Have to help the wife with the groceries. But yeah. But we had a real good Thursday game.
It was a good game.
Y'all sure?
Yeah, 42 to 34. That's the most points scored in all weeks of Thursday games.
You didn't like the output, Ron?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, it was 42 to 34, bro. 42 to 34. Most points scored in all. They had Arizona had 28 points in the first half. That's the most points they done scored all season in 6 games.
I just looking at the stats, it's crazy how many pick sixes there was in this game.
2.
So I asked
Dalton name what he used to be when he was out there in Cincinnati. The redhead ain't what he used to be out there when he was in Cincinnati, bro.
So I asked this question, right? Mm-hmm. Do you guys think, because of course there was a blow up on the sideline between Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray? Do you think there's a problem?
Again, I just talked about that trade yesterday about it. I mean, blow ups we didn't have between coaches and players.
Do you think there's a problem in Arizona for the possibly?
Murray Bart.
You had a situation when Murray was telling his coach to calm down as he walked off the sideline due to the fact of, I guess they were having issue with the clock. Murray was about to try to get the play off. He wasn't able to get it off. He called the timeout. And then as he walked back to the sideline, he had a couple of choice words trying to get his coach to
That's that I got my wide receiver back energy. I like that.
Yeah, because you see D Hop right there by him.
Got my dog back. What's good?
He give him a hug, put his arm around his shoulder. Look, man, we got this, man. Look. I'm just now getting back. I don't need you to ruffle no feathers, man. This is my first game back. Come on, throw me the ball.
D-Hop got 10 catches and 100 yards last night.
He was targeted 14 times, bro. Remember what you talked about yesterday, Trey? Will D Hop be a help to Arizona? What did I tell you? I said I guarantee you Kyler Murray would be excited and happy that D-Hop is back, and it showed last night. Even though D-Hop didn't get in the end zone, he had over 100 yards receiving.
Right. I'm with you. I wish I was on because we maybe could have talked some Trey into some sense and, getting his picks right. But, my thought was, who's the mold of the wide receiver? Like, you go Julio Jones, like the perfect everything from 1 to 10. Mm-hmm. Then it's DeAndre Hopkins, right? Is there anybody that I'm missing? He's that guy. We could maybe talk Devontae Adams, but Hopkins, like in regards of an athlete explosion. So no matter how much time he missed, what was coming back, I felt like he would be a problem. Like Cardinals gonna do it next week. I'm guessing they play the Vikings.
I'm guessing too, bro. I'm guessing.
So Trey, what made you want to go with the Saints?
He's trying to play catch up, bro. He's trying to play.
Oh, okay.
No, so what I honestly believe is that what I honestly believe was that Dalton was, and I still do think he's probably better. Is Dalton a better quarterback than Winston?
No, in my opinion, no.
I think it was
one interception. Well, let's say this. I will say this.
One of those interceptions was not his fault in any way.
Wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. Yeah,
I missed the one. I missed the one in the end zone.
The one in the end zone was definitely his fault. But I think he was under pressure. He was under pressure because I want to say he got sacked right before he threw the ball. For that other pick six he threw it across the middle and the linebacker tipped it and picked it off.
Yeah. He undercut it.
Right, he undercut it because he was trying to throw. He didn't really undercut it. The linebacker,
yeah, he just got in the passing lane. Yeah, he just got in the passing lane.
The linebacker didn't shift as much as he thought he would, and the linebacker was able to get that pick. So I mean, it is what it is. I can't. I still say, I don't think Andy Dalton is, but Andy Dalton, we all know Andy Dalton was that dude when he was in Cincinnati. That redhead monster was killing it out there in Cincinnati at one point.
Like he threw 4 touchdowns last night. I mean, the 3 interceptions, of course, overshadows that, but throw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
360 yards, 140.
Yeah.
34,
I mean that's big. That's big, but I don't know. When it's all said and done, I think Jameis is still a better quarterback.
We need to stop it. Jameis Winston's a better quarterback than Andy Dalton right now.
Yeah, agreed.
Not the red rifle,
right?
But this red BB gun.
That's a red BB gun.
But he, like you said, Trey, he probably was a great fantasy pickup. 350, 4 touchdowns.
Who, Andy?
Yeah. Or was it 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions?
4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
I mean, it's just crazy, man.
So yesterday it was talked about Alvin Kamara got the team together after the loss and basically had addressed them and told them to let it be known and said that everyone needs to take accountability for themselves. That is funny, isn't it? But everyone needs to take accountability for themselves as well as their counterparts, because this is not the culture in New Orleans. The losing is not the culture, and they need to change it around and turn it around fast by going in and digging deep down inside and flipping this around. Do you all think that this conversation, the talk, will galvanize the team and for them to be able to be effective? What's their game the next week? Who they play next week?
Who? Arizona? Or Arizona? Or are you talking about
Arizona? Who they? I mean, the Saints.
Arizona.
The Saints play. Oh, the Saints play the Raiders in New Orleans.
Oh my gosh, Alvin Kamara, you better get ready for this losing culture. Lord have mercy. Raiders, Ravens, Steelers, Rams, Niners, Buccaneers. Oh,
oof.
Yeah, y'all get ready.
That's how I hear maybe 2 wins out of that.
You heard 1, the Steelers.
He said 1. That's the one. That's one. They might be the Raiders. They might. Depending on Jameis, bro. I think Jameis is a big factor in that. I really believe that. Because how long is Jameis out for?
He's expected back next week.
Okay.
But again, it's a back issue. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might as well take the year off, big homie. Let the Saints get another good draft pick, but then they might take a quarterback, and then you're done. But
that part. That part.
Then I gotta come out and make sure they don't draft no good quarterback.
So, but like Ron said, they got the Raiders, the Saints, the Steelers, the Rams. I mean, the Raiders, the Ravens, Steelers, Rams, Niners, Buccaneers, Falcons. Hell, by that time, the Browns. But by that time, Deshaun to be back. Like, is it possible to say they might not win another game?
And then they got the Eagles.
Yeah, it's looking dismal for them right now. They look like
they gonna beat the Steelers. They can beat the Steelers. They can beat the Steelers. The Steelers.
They can beat the Panthers too. The Panthers is the last game of the season for them.
And we still got to talk about the Panthers and what they just done. So
yeah.
So we know that I can't believe it.
I would go as far as to say that that's your last and final win, the Panthers.
Oh yeah, that's fair to say, bro. That's real fair to say.
The only one.
I hate it for you, Taylor Made, wherever you are. Y'all just gave up a dumb trade. Y'all biggest asset on y'all team, and y'all give him up. Y'all biggest asset, and y'all give him up for some for a second round, third round, fourth round. I need y'all to look at. I need y'all to look at what the dumb Carolina Panthers did. I want y'all to see what the dumb Carolina Panthers did to get CMC.
3 picks. What's
Second,
wrong with that?
third, 4 picks. Second, third,
Yeah, 4 picks.
fourth,
Well, I'm talking
and
about for next 2
fifth.
years.
Yeah, 3. Come on, bro. Is that worth that?
Sure it is.
Really? Run CMC, run TMC, run DMC, Niners quest. Really? This dude Trey, bro, is on something else.
Right. They said Debo and Christian McCaffrey about to be like Wesley Snipes and Homie from White Man Can't Jump. Balling.
Think
about that backfield.
Ron, give me your true feelings about this trade, bro. Don't hold nothing back. Don't hold nothing back.
My beloved big brother 49ers from our Rams. A very great but injury-prone team just traded for one of the greatest but most injury-prone player. It's a match made in heaven. They all gonna be wearing their cash together.
That's crazy, bro.
Second round. That's this upcoming draft.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I said they got 3. They got a second round, third round. They got the second, third, and fourth round picks next year.
49ers didn't have a first round pick.
You have your first round next year.
What? Right. Miami has our first round.
Ooh, so y'all ain't drafting?
Yeah.
No, we could draft. We draft in the third round because we had 3 third round picks. So their first draft is going to be in the third round.
So yeah, they didn't have a first round. They didn't have a first round pick.
This tells me that y'all feel like y'all getting back to the NFC Championship game.
It's got to be.
That's where y'all end up. I'll give it a success. But this is a championship move.
So that's that is something key in which Ron said. So this is right. So let's not sit up and act like. Do you know who San Francisco was up against for Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah, the Rams.
Exactly. Do you know who San Francisco was up against? Do you know who the Rams was up against last year for Odell Beckham?
San Francisco.
Exactly. Do you know who San Francisco was up against this year for what's his name? The linebacker?
Von Miller?
No. Him too.
From Seattle.
Yes.
Hey, my Vikings on a bye week. Anyone want to let me borrow some players for my family? I know. I told you.
Oh my God.
I told you though. I told y'all pay attention to them bye weeks. I know who you're talking about from Seattle. Golly, the linebacker. I know who you're talking about. I can't take his name, but yeah, who was
Wagner?
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner. You know who they was up against for him? Trying to get him?
Who?
The 49ers. All 4 of them players, it was between San Francisco and Los Angeles. And out of those 4 players, we only get 1. But you see what happens, what other players in the middle of the season, early in the mid-season, what happens when they police up these players. That adds some type of that basically elevates their team. They become successful. So that if going off that formula, I like this move.
I'm like Ron. It's only a good move if he stays healthy. If he stays healthy. It's only a good move if he can stay in the game.
It's an incredible move for Madden. I'm probably gonna go play that. Debo and McCaffrey just had him go out to the flat.
But now
you have a running back that can catch, and now you have a receiver that can run.
Nothing.
They're the same player.
Panthers have nothing now. Nothing.
I think that was their goal.
So that's the Foreman from last year when he was in Tennessee. He relieved and spelled Derrick Henry pretty formidably. So he's there. Chuba Hubbard is still there. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's not act like, let's put it in perspective, right? And this goes even for the 49ers. The perspective in which I'm looking at is Christian McCaffrey has been in the league for 6 years. He was healthy the first 3 years of his career, which put him in position to
Ron,
be.
You see what it say? Debo and McCaffrey.
So it put him in position to be coveted, which he is now. Mm-hmm. But over the course of the last 3 years, all we've been looking at is what we know McCaffrey can do. So it's not like that's a huge knock for Carolina, and I think that's the same way they looked at it. As like he's saying yes, we know what he can do, but what has he done for us lately? And so it's like they took the opportunity to bring in not one, not two, but three. But we're not talking about a 6th round and a 7th round pick. They got a 2nd round, a 3rd round, and a 4th round. They can find value in that without really looking. So in state is like y'all said, y'all Kazak with him coming out. It depends on him, because let's keep it real. San Francisco has been effective by running back by committee. Elijah, Breida, Mossert, now Jeff Wilson Jr. Like it's been running back by committee. It still potentially might be running back by committee, but of course you added Christian McCaffrey, that elevates it. Like he's better than every running back in our room. But now it's a running back, but the running back committee doesn't change. It keeps saying he's just got an added piece. We still have formidable pieces at running back. It just wasn't the great piece, but now you added Christian McCaffrey. We was able to get to the NFC Conference Championship 3 of the last 4 years without a Christian McCaffrey. One of those times we got to the Super Bowl without a Christian McCaffrey. We had Mossert. So it's like I mean, yes, I'm glad that he's there, but he's just an added piece. He's not the piece.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I don't know. Carolina, y'all they're abysmal to me.
But yeah, it's not looking too. I mean, it's definitely a rebuild, and you don't know who's the coach that they're going to be doing it with.
I wouldn't run CMC at all. Go to the slot boy.
You put him at the slot? To me, I feel like I don't know. I'm like Ron. CMC Ron. And Debo are pretty much the same people.
And that's what makes it using Ron's word so spicy. Like you basically you got a quarterback, you got a running back that can catch. You got a wide receiver that can rush. Christian McCaffrey is the 3rd player in NFL history to get 1,000 yards receiving and rushing in the same year.
It's a problem.
You took the words right out of my head because that's exactly what I was just thinking. We ain't
even got to talk about the best blocking tight end in the league.
And to mention that you got one of the best, and then and you got one of the best left tackles in Trent Williams. When Kittle gets Kittles goes down, gets to the 2nd level, hits a block, and if he off that RPO comes off the block, and now he's in the open field. All Jimmy got to do is get the ball to those weapons. Brandon Ayuk is showing up. You still got Jawan Jennings.
So now y'all concern is Jimmy, or is it Trey? That's y'all biggest concern right now.
Jimmy's gone.
No, I'm talking about for this season right now, though. I'm talking about now. Right now.
Jimmy. Jimmy is the man right now. Get us to another Super Bowl, ride out in glory. But we want to win. This
defense gonna have to get 1,000 times more healthier though. Y'all hurt him.
Yeah, Mosley just went on IR. Kinlaw just went on IR. But we get Ward back. Bosa's back.
Is Bosa back?
Yeah, Bosa's back.
Okay, that's all y'all really need. Bosa and Ward.
He said that's all y'all really needed.
We got Bosa. Bosa's back and Ward is back. Hence the reason why I'm going to say it right now, even though I know we haven't got to that segment yet, but I'm picking San Francisco over KC this week.
They got the Chiefs.
Yeah, y'all not beating the Chiefs because CMC probably ain't playing this week.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's not.
He's not.
Nah, he ain't gonna play.
He just got traded yesterday.
I don't think so.
He just got traded yesterday. I ain't gonna learn the playbook in 2 days.
We gonna just run a bunch of off tackles. Hey, go ahead, run the swag.
Learn the playbook in 2 days.
Just get in the open space.
Which hurts me. Dang it, that hurts me.
These is grown men.
Yeah.
Game for 30 years.
God, that's why they wanted to get traded. What's your bye week, Trey?
Week 9.
Oh, good. That's good. I'm good with that. That's good. It ain't affecting me none with this bye week. That's good.
Chiefs, Rams, Chargers, Cardinals. Yeah, y'all need him. Tough 4-game stretch.
They said I'll believe him when I see it. I hear what you're saying, Anthony, but I really don't see CMC playing this weekend. If he does, okay, I see it. Maybe in the red zone, I see where you're going with it. But
right,
I mean, I hope he do. I hope he do because he's in my fantasy. I need him to play. Need him to play.
Chill for a second. You got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
I need to see that double screen out the backfield. All we guys do is, hey, screen to the right. Debo gonna screen to the left. Whichever one y'all open, y'all gonna get it. Run.
Pick your poison.
Oh my gosh.
This make me want to try to go to the 49. Oh no, it's not gonna work. I was about to say this make me want to try to pull up in San Francisco for the Saints game, but that's after Thanksgiving and then before. Yeah, pockets ain't built like that. He said y'all don't have time. No, you don't have time. So yeah, so of course, you know what I'm saying, great thing. San Francisco getting the trading the second round, third round, fourth round for next year and a fifth round for the 2024 season. Gotta make it work. Welcome to the family, Chris.
I wish I could do anything just to be a fly on the wall in these phone calls, negotiation rooms, because I feel like y'all should have kept that third. Y'all can get the second and the fourth, but we want our third.
No,
but you know what?
The thing was about that round was they had been trying to work this deal all week, and the fact that San Francisco didn't have no first round picks. Carolina really didn't want to do this. They really didn't want this trade. I'm surprised they went ahead and took it.
Wasn't getting nothing else more from the Rams. Who was they bidding against?
Right. That's why they went ahead and took it. That's exactly it, Ron. That's why they went ahead.
You know what? The Rams could have potentially also given one of their running backs too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to think. You have Cam Akers, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
but you know what? It like you said, but they would have had to give up the third anyway for the simple fact that San Francisco had 3 third round picks. So it's like they probably seen value in that. It's like, well, we're not taking anything off you. It should be glad they didn't ask for 2 of the thirds instead of the fourth instead of that fourth round. But yeah, second, third, and maybe it's because I was about to say LaFleur because LaFleur is the OC over there. But yeah, so I'm cool with it. With the value if it produce or the in-state or the potential value it can produce, like because you got to take in consideration we're not paying his salary. He only cost us $1 million, and those 3 picks, those 5 picks. Correction, 4 picks. So for this year, because his base salary, he's supposed to earn $22 million this year. He earns $12 million base salary next year and $15 million the year after that. So we got him for the next 3 years, next 3 seasons. Just need him to stay healthy. But yes, let's go. Quest for 6.
That's a stretch.
So what's up with this though? New York Jets wide receiver Elijah Moore has requested a trade after being sent home for a personal after he addressed with the head personnel on a reference to his usage. Now, keep in mind, Elijah Moore is how they use him. They're not using him enough in this span. Now, keep in mind, Elijah Moore is a second-round pick from last year. The year before that second-round pick, receiver Denzel Mims requested a trade at the end of preseason for the same exact reason. What is going on in New York? They're 4-2 and they're making it work. Do you think there's a particular reason why these second round picks, just 2 years removed, are requesting trades because they feel like their utilization isn't right?
Obviously, they feel like, obviously they're not happy with how they're being used, and that they feel like they take their talent elsewhere to be more utilized. I don't know.
The Panthers are paying currently.
Who's paying TMZ's contract for the Niners? Oh no, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how they could have turmoil out there in New York when the Jets are having a pretty good season thus far. 4-2. like we just talked about it. They're up there in the right now in the playoff race with what they're doing right now. So I don't get it. It's the season is still early. It's I mean, I don't know what's his touches right now. It does is he like does he not have enough touches to be
He's not getting anything. And
considered
Mims, they're not even using Mims.
Marvin
They
Mims?
sat Denzel Mims.
Denzel Mims. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not even using him in there, and then Moore isn't getting used either. So, but now they expect Moore to get used because now they expect Denzel to get some utilization usage because Moore is currently away from the team.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Additionally, of course, Bishop, we talked about it shortly yesterday. Dak is back.
Yes, he is.
Are they going to be a better team with him?
Yet to be determined. It's yet to be determined, man. We about to see. We definitely about to see.
No, they're going to be the Cowboys that there always are.
With Dak,
without Dak, Romo, whoever. They're going to be a great story and crash and burn.
I don't think the Lions will be
right. The Lions gonna come out here and upset them, and we're gonna be like, wait, we're supposed to bring back Cooper Rush.
Wow. So, what do you think, Bishop? Of course, I know what is there. What's the Cowboys still in second in the NFC East?
I don't know, man. The way the Giants, we just talked about it yesterday. The Giants, the Giants is looking pretty good out there, man.
San Francisco just got better as far as the NFC.
That's yet to be determined. That's yet to be determined. Just because y'all got them, bless you. Just because y'all got CMC don't make y'all better. Yet to be determined. Don't just let's pump your brakes on that guy. Let's pump your brakes.
Minnesota is doing well.
Yeah, I think I predicted them to miss the playoffs the other day.
Cowboys. Yeah, you did. You talking about the Cowboys?
I feel like we sleeping on Green Bay. Rodgers is going to get to the playoffs. So them and the Vikings is two from our division, Trey. Rams and Niners.
I don't think we sleeping on Green Bay, Ron. Why you think we sleeping on Green Bay? Because of where their record is right now?
Yeah, and they're not dominating. I mean, the Vikings is winning that division. When's the last time that
happened? Shots fired.
Zach, Eric, when was the last time Minnesota won their division?
Yes, babe.
And then the South, one division is going to have three because only one team is going to come up from the South.
You said
2-2. Yep, 2-2. 3 years ago. Two from the north, two from the west, and the Giants.
Yeah, because we briefly talked about it right now. The Eagles are 6-0. The Giants are 5-1. The Vikings are 5-1, and then the Cowboys are 4-2, and then everyone else is 3-3, 2-4.
Oh, that's the year that y'all played the Saints in the playoffs. Yep, 2019.
And they lost.
That was a good game. That was a wild game.
Who was the quarterback then? It was Dak, wasn't it? Yeah. Would you say that Cooper Rush completed his assignment? Did he put them in? Did he do what he's supposed to do? What we thought Jacoby Brissett was going to do for Cleveland is what Rush did for Dak. Would you say that?
He's exceeded all responsibilities, but it was defense. I think that's what everybody's coming down to. Cowboys have the best defense, an incredible defense. That's what carried them. So if that defense is tried and true, they should carry Dak too. We're gonna see.
It's kind of hard to do that if your offense ain't moving along, though, wouldn't you say? Like Rush he would move the offense, and he would seemingly he would hold keep the ball in their hands. Do you foresee a situation where you think Dak is going to be one of those players that's going to go for the gusto? He's going to try to make a lot happen. Currently, we think about it. He Gallup is back, so that means his past top receiver is back in the fray. CeeDee Lamb is there.
Yeah, Dak coming to throw that ball. They got the Lions at home.
That should be an easy test for them.
Oh, they got Lions. Then they got Bears.
Oh yeah, oh my. Lions, Bears, the Packers. Oh, they could possibly be 3-0 by the time they make it to Minnesota.
Lions, the Packers at home.
Lions, Bears, then the Packers, and then they got Vikings at home. Then New York comes to them, and then they got the Colts and the Texans. Their schedule is workable. Their schedule is very workable. Okay. Next up, do you think, Ron, that we've seen the ceiling for the Eagles, or can they get better?
Oh. Yeah, they still got a lot to prove to us in the second half. The Cowboys was really their biggest game of the year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot more to prove. And you can tell by the way that folks is ranking them. They're not the number one team. It's the Bills.
It's the Bills. Still think the Bills have more, has proven more, regardless of the records.
Right. If the Eagles lose a game, they're gonna drop out of the top four. I feel like they had 2, 3s. The rankings is all messed up, but they got some things to prove.
Because right now the Eagles have the Steelers. Oh, they got candy. The Steelers, the Texans, the Commanders, the Colts, and the Packers. The next 5 games.
We seen this last year, Trey. I don't wish this on my Philly loves, but the Cardinals went 8-0 last year and then fell off a map.
Correct, they did.
Make sure that don't happen, Jalen Hurts. But I like his mentality. He's a whole different box than Kyler Murray. He's like, nah, we ain't talking about no 5-0, 6-0. No, we focus next game, no games. So they're young. They're young. The Eagles are young.
Going by this week, next week, the Steelers. That's probably the 5 games. That's probably the 4 games, next 4 games. That's probably the hardest one. We should have the Steelers. Texans might be a cakewalk. Oh, they're at Philly too. They're at Houston too. The Commanders and the Colts. Hopefully, the Colts will be formidable by the time they play them.
They are now. They're getting back together.
Mm-hmm.
They got the easiest schedule in the NFL.
Jonathan Taylor's back. Taylor Heineke might be a problem for him. I don't know who his team is, but they say talking about everyone else's.
I don't have a team right now.
So, speaking of Green Bay, Tampa Bay, those greats that are out there, do we see a bounce back this weekend for Tampa Bay and Green Bay? Brady and Aaron Rodgers?
No comment. That was supposed to happen last week, and they lost us all a lot.
You think it was supposed to happen last week?
Tom Brady should not be losing to Mitchell Trubisky. In no reality, no version of the metaverse, none. And all of them got cussed out for it. And looking deep into it, the lineman loved it.
He did. He did say, he's like, yeah, we love that. I was like, with no world does any grown individual enjoy being cussed out or thrashed for something that probably wasn't my problem, my issue, my fault anyway. Like we're not gonna act like it's a possibility. I'm very sure Brady is holding the ball too long in some instances and not getting rid of it in time. Um, the Packers face the Commanders this weekend. Tampa Bay has Tampa Bay is going to be playing the Panthers. Oh, that's easy. So they should bounce back versus the Panthers. Rebuild the starting quarterbacks. Well, Love is still in Green Bay. And the backup in who's the backup in Tampa Bay? Uh, how you beat Brady? Keep hitting them.
But you ain't letting that happen.
Now I think chewing out his line. That ain't happening no more. So we think. Matter of fact, who's Tampa Bay's next four? Let me see. Tampa Bay and the Panthers. That should be a W. Let me see. Back up here. Who's their next four?
Yikes.
Tampa Bay. So the next four, Tampa Bay's next four are the Ravens, the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Browns. That could potentially be uh that could potentially be three. Well, no, Deshaun. Will Deshaun be back by then? By November 27th? He will be back, won't he? He could possibly be back. That could be a four. That could be a well, it could be 2-2, 1-3, or 0-4 for Brady potentially. But the Ravens, Rams, Seahawks, and the Buccaneers. You know what? Speaking of it, what are you thinking about these Seahawks? They're our division. What
We
do you
better
think about?
watch out. Everybody in the West. They're gonna be right there. It's gonna be two of these teams. Cardinals is right there. That's why there was a battle for Christian McCaffrey.
Because he's like someone check. He's a chess piece at this point. Gino on a mission. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Metcalf is out here balling like, yeah.
They got a nice punch with him and Lockett. They got very astute and formidable tight ends in Fant and Disley. The running back room starting to look nice. Penny, yeah. Let me see. Matter of fact, what they got the Chargers. Oh, that could be an L. They got the Giants. Ooh, then the Cardinals, the Buccaneers, and the Raiders. No, I won't say that much yet. Not saying that he doesn't deserve to get paid, but I don't think he's. I think it'll be a little. I don't foresee a situation where they're trying to give him a bag off of this year's performance. That would have to just be another one we got to take a look. Now he is looking better than Russ right now.
If he gets him to 9 or 10 wins, a small product bag, which could be you can come back next year.
Yeah, you probably can start next year.
This is your job for the time being, which he deserves. And I think that's going to be the case. 9, 10 wins.
10-7. Ooh, if he's 10-7, dude, imagine what the rest of us need to be if they're 10-7.
We all gonna be around 9-10 wins. The winner of division is gonna have 11. It's rough. We're just gonna beat the brakes off of each other.
And now it looks like we might be moving back into position with now that DeAndre's back. It's like, yo, don't count us out. Like it's a dogfight now. It's not. We had the opportunity. Everyone had the opportunity to swing for the fences. Now seemingly everybody is in the same boat. So it's probably gonna get a little ugly.
I'm happy to know that the Rams was trying to get McCaffrey. That kind of lets me know that they ain't gonna let Odell slip away. But
I'm hoping that San Francisco goes after the McCaffrey now. I mean, after Odell now.
Don't y'all have enough, Trey?
No.
We got one player. We can't even get our wide receiver back.
No, we're not doing that. Can't be having that because when y'all we need more. Remember that commercial with Kobe Bryant where it's like, Kobe, I'm already this. When Kanye is like, I've already got these many Grammys, and Serena Williams like, I've won this many money Grand Slams, and Kobe, she's like, what can I do? What can I do? And well, you know what? Remember what his words was? Do more. Do better. We need more. We want Odell. Give us Odell.
They trying to take Odell from the Rams.
That's not gonna happen. Hell no. Just the same dude that came from me talking about all the time before the season started. He's just trying to get everybody. Look who's trying to get everybody now.
Y'all not even using AJ Brown correctly. Matter of fact,
what do you mean we ain't using him correctly? What do you mean?
Y'all not using AJ Brown correctly.
He where he need to be. 6-0.
He should have came to death row.
No, he didn't. No, he shouldn't. No, he didn't. No, he shouldn't.
What's y'all ceiling, Bishop?
In regards to like,
all right, can y'all get? Are y'all at y'all ceiling, or can y'all get better?
Oh, we can definitely get better because we're not a second half team as of yet. We're not a second half team as of yet. Right now, we still a first half team. Once we become a second half team, then we may have reached our ceiling. But until then, we're not a second half team yet. We're only currently a first half team. I don't think we've scored over 10 or 15, 10. I don't think we scored over 10 to 14 points in the second half. We ain't had to, but we haven't. I don't think we had. I don't even think we've been down this season.
Y'all been down. Y'all have y'all first game of the season? Wasn't it with Detroit? Wasn't y'all down?
No, we was up the whole game. I want to say we was up that whole game.
They had y'all on the ropes though. They threw some haymakers.
Don't matter. We bounced off them jokers like Floyd Mayweather.
Right. And what I was telling Trey is that we seen this party last year with the Cardinals when they went 8-0. But I think Jalen and Kyle is two different breeds. But the Eagles is young.
Oh, okay. He said Nathan said they did jump out of us on the first half. Oh, okay. My bad, man. Trey was right.
But you know what? Like Ron was just saying, and which I just said it to Bishop because I told Bishop I think I foresee a 10-6 or 11-6 or 10-7.
Ron, this dude said we finna lose the rest of our home games. The Eagles are going to lose the rest of our home games this season. The rest.
Go check their schedule and come back to us.
I did. I gave him that's the thing. I gave him the schedule in front of him. I gave him the schedule right in front of right here on the show yesterday, and he said we're gonna lose all our home games.
I don't even think y'all play another playoff team.
I'm just saying, bro.
So let's get to these picks, and just remember every time I go like this.
Hold on. No, we didn't. No, we were not down. It was 20. We were down. It was 7-0 in the first quarter, but we scored 24 points in the second quarter. They scored 7. It was 24-14 at half. and we never looked back. Oh no, and we did score 13 points in the third quarter. Oh, I said we hadn't scored more than 10 to 14 points in the second half of it. So yeah, we scored 14 points in the second half. In the third quarter, I mean. But yeah, we was down 7 points in the first half. So that's not really a comeback, but okay.
Let's get to these points. So currently, y'all up. Ron picked Arizona last night. Bishop
I
picked
did too.
Arizona last night. I picked New Orleans.
Yeah, you picked New Orleans. Don't forget that part.
Currently, our rankings start at 44 and 34 for Bishop, 50 and 28 for Ron, 41 and 37 for myself.
Let's
Going
get into
into
these
this
picks, baby.
week
Let's go.
7, let's see what fortunes turn.
Let's go.
First game up, Browns and Ravens. Who y'all got, gentlemen?
Give me Lamar. Give me Lamar. Give me Lamar.
I'll take Lamar too.
That's a clean sweep. Lamar across the board. Baltimore stand up. Next up, Buccaneers and Panthers.
You already know the Panthers ain't got nothing now, so I'm not looking for the Panthers to do nothing for the rest of the darn season. So I'm taking Tom Brady, the GOAT, and the Bucks. Browns upset. You crazy as all get out, Eric.
You know what? That's not too. I'm not too off that.
You took the Browns?
No. I took the Browns. I took Tampa Bay, but
okay.
I thought about it. That's why I was about to ask Ron. He ain't answered yet. I'm still wondering. Is he thinking the same thing? He picked the. No, I'm talking about the.
The Bucks and the.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about the Bucks. Yeah.
Oh, the Bucks and the Panthers. Yeah, I'm taking the Bucks all day.
I got Tampa Bay in that one as well.
Ron, who you going with, bro? You going with Tom?
Tampa Tom.
Tampa Tom.
Okay.
I know you're not taking Tampa Tom, Trey. I know you're not.
I took Tampa Bay.
Yeah, buddy. Let go.
Next up, the Atlanta Falcons and Cincinnati Bengals.
Who you got, Trey? You out of hearing all our picks first, and you like to pick after us. No. That's what you're not going to do. I noticed you try to do that a lot. No.
A lot of times I already got my
but we don't know what it is.
But my choice is be rocked out already.
Yeah, we don't know what you wrote down though. Let's hear it.
If this
Ron, you see how you be trying to do us, Ron? You see how you try to be slick? You see how you be trying to do us, Ron?
I think on this one, I'm going with Cincinnati.
Who we going with? The Bengals. Man, Marcus looking good, Ron. Trey? Marcus
is
looking good out there.
Kyle Pitts is back. I think
Kyle Pitts is back.
Without Patterson is where I draw the line at. Yeah. And that's where I think Cordell was the neutralizer or was the equalizer, and they don't have him to neutralize or equalize, so it's shaky.
Oh, Patterson's out?
Yeah,
he's still out.
Yeah, Cordell's out. But Kyle Pitts is back though. Kyle is back. Kyle was out too.
Yeah, and they got and London Drake.
London Drake is back.
Drake London.
Drake London, yeah. I knew who you meant, but he balled out last week. Drake London balled out. And Cincinnati got that offensive line problem, bro. Golly. Both teams coming in, 2 and 4?
Yep.
Oh, no. Atlanta 3 and 3.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Oh, both of them 3 and 3. Both of them 3 and 3. Okay.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the A.
ATL shoulder. Go ahead and take that ATL there, Bishop.
I gotta go with Cincinnati, man. Because they playing at home. I gotta go with Cincinnati at home, man. Eric say the Bengals, Atlanta defense playing above pay grade, but not this week. Zach got ATL. Long as Burrow get the ball out. That's the thing. That's the question. I'm taking Cincinnati.
Next up, Lions and the Cowboys. I'm going with Dallas.
Detroit. I'm going with Detroit.
Ooh.
I think I'm going with Detroit. I'm going with my frat. I'm going with ISO. ISO, I'm taking your lines, man. Don't disappoint. ISO, don't disappoint. I'm going with your Lions. Don't disappoint.
I'm going disappointed. You going with the Detroit Lions too there, Ryan? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
I'm not drunk. Okay, drunk. The Lions been in all these games. The Lions have been in all these games. Y'all sleep on the Lions been in all these games.
I know it's
He should.
Halloween, but I don't believe in fairy tale kid.
He said, "Don't let that."
We done got the Cowboys fired up.
Yeah, you already know. Don't worry about it. I feel you, Flip. Don't worry about it. Zach taking Dallas. I feel all you Dallas fans. Me and Ron gonna be on the top of the pedestal, baby. Let's go, Lions.
New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bishop, I know because all the talking you do for a particular player in this game, I know without a reasonable doubt that you are taking them Jacksonville Jaguars.
I sure am. I am going with sunshine because I need them Jaguars to knock off the Giants so the Giants can fall to 5-2. Let's go. That's right. I am taking Jacksonville. You are absolutely right.
Ron,
Stop Saquon though, Jacksonville. You gotta
I was
stop
gonna
Saquon.
say, has Saquon got hurt yet?
no.
Give me the Giants.
I'm with you, Ron. Giants. NYGS.
Come on, Jacksonville. You gotta stop Saquon. That's all I need. Y'all to
Packers and the Commanders.
Packers.
This is a toilet bowl game right here, bro. Y'all know Wentz ain't playing. Y'all know it's Picky. I mean Heineke. Taylor Heineke.
It's gonna be a high scoring game.
Who you got, Trey?
Oh man,
that's a hard one. The Pack ain't
I
playing
want to go with the Commanders, man. I want to go to the Commanders. I do because I think Taylor is going to make a difference, but you can't always count out that bad man. And with that, because he doesn't have Randall Cobb. I'm going with Green Bay.
I want to make sure D linemen don't come back this week.
No, he doesn't. He's not scheduled.
Panthers tanking. I hear you, ISO. Man. With no Randall Cobb, who is he throwing the ball to, though? With no Randall Cobb.
Dobbs, Lazard,
If Allen plays, Allen every week he just do Allen Lazard. He's in my fantasy. He's always freaking questionable.
Jones.
Good God. I'm going with Pack, man. I'm gonna go with the Pack. Part of me wants to go with darn the Commanders, though. I really do. But
Next up, the Colts and the Titans.
Give me Tennessee, bro. They playing in Tennessee, bro. Give me Tennessee. Tennessee.
I'm rocking with Indy.
Arrested Development, Tennessee.
Yeah, I got the Colts.
Woo!
Although I tried to move, I've been trying to move. I sent Ron a trade, and he didn't even accept it.
I didn't see it. I'm sure it was crazy.
I sent you a trade. I sent you a trade from Michael Pittman Jr. for Michael Williams.
You lying? Because I would have accepted that.
No, I really did. I did. It's still up, as a matter of fact.
It was too.
It was Justin too. Head up. It's straight up. As a matter of fact, it's still on there.
Go look at your trade block. Look. Ron done pick that phone up. He done pick that phone up.
Houston, Texans, and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wait, both of y'all went for the Colts?
Yes.
Okay, I'm only one with the Texans. Golly, this is another toilet bowl game, bro. Because Carr and Adams is not clicking yet. Houston's got a good defense. Golly. I need Keenan back. You ain't lying. Can't be any crazier than what MEB Hurt tried to send me. What he tried to send you, Zach? What did he try to send you? He tried to send you a crazy pig man. Raiders. Them Las Vegas Raiders. Jonathan is back. Oh, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got him. I just picked him. I picked him up from Applewhite.
Applewhite just stuck on stupid. Houston upset. Ooh, Houston upset? Who you got, Ron? Raiders, you rocking with the Raiders?
Raiders versus Houston?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Raiders.
They both what? Hold on, let me see something. Oh, the Raiders are 1-4, and Houston's 1-3-1. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Raiders, man. I think they. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
LVR it is. NYJ versus DEN. Denver versus the Jets. Do the Jets continue on? Do the Broncos make a comeback? Do we see a Ripken starting to rally the troops? What y'all got? Who y'all got? Denver or New York Jets?
In Mile High, the Jets are playing good though, man.
But it's in Mile High. That's a different type of game.
Yeah, that's a different type of air. Different type of air. Freaking right. The Jets 4-2, Broncos 2-4. And then Russell not playing.
He might not. It might be Ripken.
Yeah, give me the Jets.
Okay.
Give me the Jets.
Yeah, wait, Russell, why he got hurt?
Yeah.
Hamstring.
No, Jets it is.
Yeah. I'm taking the Jets.
All right. Next up.
Hold on. Who did you take, Trey?
Took the Jets.
Oh, we ain't hear none.
That's the first thing I said. I said it first.
Oh, did you?
I was going with the Jets. Yep, just like I'm saying first now. So I'm going to San Francisco in the next game.
Well,
Kansas City and San Francisco.
We expect you on the.
No, you shouldn't expect that. You should expect me to pick who's going to win.
No. Against 40, you have not bet against the 49ers all season yet.
I did. I bet against them in the one time they won. I went against them against Los Angeles. Because matter of fact, I went with Los Angeles and Ron went with San Francisco. He won.
Nathan said definitely the Jets then if Russell ain't playing. Shoot. With CMC, I don't know if CMC is playing this weekend. I'm
pretty sure y'all gonna pick Kansas City.
I'm taking Pat the Great. Let me get Pat the Great.
We don't bet against Mahomes around here.
There we go.
We got some get back to get. Next up, Seattle and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Give me them. Give me that boat. Give me that boat. I want that boat. Give me that boat.
Yeah, we need y'all to bring the Seahawks back to earth. Chargers, come on.
Yep.
Chargers across the board. Chargers across the board. Next up, Pittsburgh versus the Dolphins. Miami.
Tua's back. Yeah.
Tua's back.
But it's Mitchell Trubisky versus Tua.
Dolphins.
Yeah, let me give me Miami. They playing in Miami. Let me get
Miami, and
it's gonna
Miami.
Huh? You think it's gonna be a beat down?
Beat them down.
And of course, we reserve the last game for we'll make our pick on Monday as the Bears will be taking on Patriots, so y'all can marinate on that a bit.
Ain't nothing to marinate. That man Zappy's the next big deal out here.
What? Say it ain't so.
I think so. I was thinking the same thing. But of course, it can change.
They've been talking highly of Zappy. I ain't gonna lie.
So, of course, that is our show for today. Y'all hear the picks. Y'all go and see how it comes. Does one of us run it off? Is there going to be we have yet to have a perfect season or a perfect week?
Marcus, that's on Monday. Remember that. That's Monday's game.
3. So that quest for that undefeated is still out there. Y'all know to catch us on Monday, 09 through 1100 hours as we get this thing going. Of course, next week we'll talk about that. Talk about the surpass weekend. More of the NBA action, of course, still going on. We could be talking about that. The Houston Astros are sitting in the World Series waiting for the winner between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. I don't know. Anything could happen. We might be talking about, we won't be talking about because they didn't play. I'm about to say we might be talking about the Eagles. You know what?
Eagles, what? We be talking about the Eagles what? What we talking about? Because they ain't playing this week. We right there still going to be where we going to be at.
We talk about how they're going to be number 3 instead of number 2 or number 1 in the.
We ain't going to be no number 3. Are you serious, bro? What is you tripping on, bro? We better be number 1. Well, who the Bills play this week? The Bills don't play this week.
Bills on bye. Yep.
Yeah, they don't buy. Yeah, I think anything. I don't remember saying.
Bills, Rams, Eagles, Vikings. Y'all better check your fantasy. I sure do.
Yeah, I got caught slipping because I ain't moved Connor out. I added Eno Benjamin, didn't even start him. Got 23 points, but I'm playing Applewhite, so I don't think I'm gonna need him anyway.
Oh wow! Altuve.
Let's go, Brees Hall. I need another good season from you. Hey, that's our show for today. We appreciate y'all high speeds rocking with us today. Y'all know where to catch us 09-1100 every Monday through Friday. Whole vibe always, all the time. Maybe we have some more guests to come on to talk that issue. Military basketball, the armed forces, all Army has been practicing, getting their games in. They got a couple of exposition games this week as all Army teams get ready to set it up. Of course, Coach Richardson, I know he's getting the Air Force team ready. We'll have to get with Coach Paris to see what they got going on for the women's Air Force. Additionally, of course, Coach Uriah, Coach Walcott, and Coach Parker are giving the all Army women ready in Fort Bliss right now. All service basketball, military basketball is getting ready to go. Gentlemen, any last words before we get up out of here?
Man, y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy some college football. There is UFC 20.
Oh yes, that's going to go down.
Yes. Is it 5 something? It ain't 208. It's something.
It's not 208. 278. Is it 278?
It's 2 something. I want to say it's 2 something, but I saw it earlier. Big UFC fights this weekend on Saturday, tomorrow. So enjoy. It's going to be a plethora of sports. Basketball, we got football, college and NFL. We got NBA. It's just so much going on this weekend.
280.
280. It is 280. Okay.
Yeah.
So UFC 280. So man, yeah. Let me just put this up here real quick for y'all, man. For you Laker fans, real quick, man. Let me share something. Tell me, Ron. Tell me what you think of this, real quick. They just posted this like a minute ago. Come on back, Trey. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Come on back. Come on back. Ooh. I thought you might appreciate this, Trey.
This is painful for me because the Lakers should have had him and DeMar DeRozan already.
Look at that. What do y'all think about bricklayers? You got the bricklayers. Woo! What do y'all think? Woo!
Kyle Lowry's worn out, but he would bring shooting.
Yeah, that part. Definitely shooting better than Russ. Hey, let's go. But hey,
they put the bricks in that picture.
Yeah, I know. That's like the bricklayers. Appreciate you, Nathan. Appreciate you, man. But that's all I have, man. We'll holler back at y'all, man. Y'all have a great
Go out and see Black Adam.
Oh, yeah. Do see that.